Well, a legal case is unfolding in Cobb County, and it's raising questions about how much a judge should socialize with attorneys who have cases in his courtroom.
This one involves a divorce case where a Roswell man believes the judge unfairly ruled against him. He told Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis he's even more certain after what he found on Facebook. Randy joins us now.
Yeah, Russ and Sine, Brian McCorvey has made those Facebook pages part of his motion to remove Cobb Superior Court Judge Gregory Poole from the case. According to that motion, the judge and his wife frequently socialize and enjoy leisure activities together with the attorney representing McCorvey's ex-wife throughout this contentious divorce case.
There's no way I could get a fair trial.
If you think Brian McCorvey sounds like every ex-husband who got hammered in divorce court, you'd be right. Except in this case, he says he discovered something different. Facebook.
You had no inkling that the judge and the judge's wife had this social relationship with your ex-wife's attorney?
No, none whatsoever.
McCorvey's wife sued for divorce in September 2014, hiring Cobb lawyer Katie Kiihnl to represent her. After more than a year of pretrial hearings, the 5-day trial unfolded in March.
Did you feel at the time you were getting a fair trial?
Yes, based on the comments that I heard from the bench.
Then he got the judge's decision. Brian McCorvey was ordered to pay $144,000 in alimony, plus a long list of other expenses. He wanted custody of both children. The judge split them up. But McCorvey considers that no victory. He says he lost every major dispute before Judge Poole.
That day I decided that I needed to start digging and find out why.
A friend who testified on McCorvey's behalf noticed that Judge Poole's wife happened to be Facebook friends with Katie Kiihnl, the ex-wife's attorney. That led to the discovery of these pictures and questions not fully answered.
On first blush, it clearly has some tremendously disturbing component.
McCorvey's friend made these screen grabs, which he copied and included in the court filings. Some of the pictures show attorney Kiihnl with Robert Leonard, another Cobb judge and close friend of Judge Poole's. Leonard would surprise Kiihnl with a marriage proposal at this dinner last October with the Pooles and 2 other couples in attendance. Here the 4 are at Amelia Island Plantation in May of 2015. Judge Poole's wife commenting, "Great dinner with great friends." And in April this year, the 2 couples traveled out of town to go skeet shooting. That's Kiihnl and Judge Poole's wife posing with a 3rd woman and the caption, "Charlie's Angels." The following Monday, Judge Poole would finalize the divorce order in a conference call with Katie Kiihnl and McCorvey's attorney.
And every single thing right down the line that Katie was asking was being given without even an argument.
Neither Judge Poole nor attorney Kiihnl would offer us a comment about any of this, but we do know what Kiihnl thinks about the pictures because she filed her own response in court. Kiihnl wrote that the Facebook pictures create an appearance of impropriety that simply does not exist. For example, this picture right here was taken at a bar conference attended by hundreds of other lawyers and judges. This one at a Cobb chamber function, again, with lots of other people there. And she wrote, the skeet shooting was an event attended by other people who do business in Cobb County, although she wouldn't tell us how many when we asked her that specific question. Kiihnl wrote that her profession requires collegiality and that lawyers and judges often socialize.
Perhaps, but Edward Queen, director of the Emory University Center on Ethics, says there's one more step required.
They have to acknowledge it.
We showed Queen those Facebook pages. The center stresses that any action undermining the public's respect for government institutions should be carefully considered.
It starts to raise suspicions in people's minds.
And I imagine there are going to be a lot of people who are going to watch this story and going to say, a judge should never be hanging out after hours with a lawyer who's practicing in his courtroom. Is that realistic?
To say that you can't interact with people is absurd.
You're saying it's okay to hang out with a judge after hours, just make sure everybody knows about it in court.
Right, and then let the opposing attorneys decide whether this is something they can live with or not.
Or the judge could voluntarily recuse himself. That's what the original judge did in this divorce case. His name? Judge Robert Leonard, who would eventually be engaged to attorney Kiihnl. Instead, the case was assigned to Judge Leonard's friend, Judge Poole.
You want a whole new trial?
Yes, absolutely, in a jury trial.
Who's to say you won't get a worse result if you try this again?
There's no way.
Well, the decision on whether McCorvey should get a new trial now rests with Cobb Superior Court Judge Reuben Green. Green has been involved in his own controversy lately, with defense attorneys accusing him of discussing cases with prosecutors without the presence of the defendant or defense attorney. No word yet on when Judge Green will make his ruling, but we'll keep you posted.
Please do. Thanks, Randy.
Randy, thanks very much.